It's hard for me to watch guys who know me. I'm an emotional coach. I'm a crybaby. I'll be yelling one moment and crying the next. But I have great respect for these guys. Unfortunately, we're in a profession. It's about wins and losses. But I've been here so long, Reese. I've been here 21 years. Bryce French was one of my captains, and to see him there being able to honor the president, and I've met 3 presidents. I'm just in awe as I sit here because I've coached such great people that are serving our country. And really, for me, it is more than football. No, don't get me wrong. I want to win games. But this is, I'm speechless coaching at this place because it's a unique institution.
Coach, have you changed your preparation for this game since you're a huge underdog to Army?
I don't even know what that means, being an underdog. I never look at the point spread. In this profession, you just push on to the next one. This is my 21st game in this game, my 11th as a head coach. And you always approach games the same.
Yeah.
Not from an arrogant standpoint. We got to look at things and do stuff, but we've been successful lots, and we just try to take some of that stuff in with some of the adjustments that you always do schematically.
Coach, what's it like standing in front of your team before Army-Navy game? You've coached in so many big games in your life, whether it's the Army game or a big bowl game or a big conference game. But every year this has got to have its own kind of chapter in your coaching career. What's it like to stand there today and address your team?
Well, just as you were asking that question, I just thought about Bryce French, and I thought about us playing South Carolina and him being one of our captains. I thought about us being at the Horseshoe or South Bend. But there's nothing like this game because you recognize that after this, that it's over. But you also see these guys that they'll be serving. You think of some of their service assignments, and I think of all the years that I've yelled at them to get their pads down and, get their eyes right. And these guys will be doing things that protect us. And a lot of times I feel like I'm unworthy to.
I don't mean to embarrass you, Roger, but your play in 1963 was the greatest football player I've ever seen play college football. I mean, you were sensational. What is it like to play in this game?
It's being here is I'm really nervous because in '62 was my first time, then '63, '64. I was more nervous before the Army-Navy game than any game I've ever played in.
All right.
And coming back and reminiscing, I can't believe it's been that long.
Holy mackerel, I can't.
But in '62 things turned out pretty well. I don't like to talk about it, but I did run for 2 and threw for 2. So it was a great game, and I remember walking around the streets of Philadelphia with my it was my girlfriend that I married 53 years ago. It was the most exciting night of my life after that Army-Navy game, and it's when I come back here I reminisce, and it's a long time ago, though.
Yeah, sure.
Since you've played in several of these games, tell us about the preparation leading up to this game and what goes into it. Is it just like an average week, or is it something special?
It's really something special, and the coaches are really. We had some of our coaches actually prepared all year for the Army-Navy game.
Yeah.
And they scouted Army every week. They played. So it was different. It was. When I got to Navy as a plebe, I got a haircut.
Okay.
It's almost as short as it is. And then they also taught us to say beat Army. And if we were 0-9 and we beat Army, it was a successful year. That's how important the Army-Navy game was.
Understood.
It was a big deal, and it's exciting here, and it's fun to be back.